I'd been following the scent of honey buried beneath the dry African soil for quite some time. With every powerful stroke of its claws, the honey badger dug deeper until a reward finally appeared, a fresh honeycomb hidden inside a wild bee nest. The discovery lasted only a moment before hundreds of furious bees burst from the nest. They swarmed around the badger's head, stinging relentlessly in a desperate attempt to protect their colony. Yet the honey badger barely reacted. Shielded by its remarkably tough skin and extraordinary resilience, it continued chewing the sweet wax as if the attack hardly mattered. But another opportunist had been watching. An adult olive baboon suddenly rushed in, slammed the honey badger aside, and seized the largest piece of honeycomb for itself. In a matter of seconds, all the hard work of digging and enduring countless bee stings had been stolen. The honey badger paused beside the empty hole. Then it slowly lifted its head and fixed its eyes on the thief. The baboon bared its long canine teeth in warning, expecting the smaller animal to retreat. Instead, the honey badger calmly walked forward. It circled its much larger opponent, patiently searching for a weakness, while the baboon constantly turned to keep the stolen honeycomb out of reach. The tension grew until the honey badger suddenly lunged, sinking its teeth into the baboon's leg. The baboon reacted instantly, striking the honey badger with powerful blows that sent it tumbling across the dusty ground. Every time it was knocked away, the badger climbed back to its feet and the attack began. A fierce struggle followed. The baboon used its long arms to keep the relentless attacker at a distance. The honey badger twisted, bit, and fought for every opportunity to reach its opponent. At one point, the baboon managed to bite into the honey badger's back, yet the badger's unusually loose skin allowed it to rotate inside its own hide and slip free from the grip. Both animals were beginning to tire. Neither noticed another predator silently watching from above. Hidden among the branches of a nearby acacia tree, an African leopard had been waiting patiently for the perfect moment. As the two exhausted rivals remained locked in combat, the leopard exploded from its ambush. Within seconds, the baboon was pinned beneath the leopard's powerful body. Ordinarily, that would have marked the end of the hunt. But the honey badger had other plans. Rather than fleeing from one of Africa's most formidable predators, it charged directly at the leopard, biting repeatedly at its hindquarters and legs. The leopard repeatedly turned to defend itself, but the honey badger's loose skin and relentless persistence made it remarkably difficult to grab. The battle quickly became too costly. Forced to choose between defending its prey and avoiding injury, the leopard finally abandoned the baboon and disappeared into the surrounding thickets. Silence gradually returned to the savanna. The baboon, though badly injured, was still alive. After several minutes, it slowly regained consciousness and painfully made its way back toward its troop. The honey badger showed little interest in its former rival. Instead, it searched the ground until it found the remaining piece of honeycomb that had been dropped during the chaos. Calmly, it finished the meal it had worked so hard to obtain before continuing its solitary journey across the savanna. Far in the distance, herds of gazelles grazed peacefully beneath the evening sun. Birds circled overhead, and the African wilderness settled into quiet once again. On this vast landscape, every meal comes with a price. Sometimes that price is pain, sometimes it is injury, and sometimes survival depends not on being the biggest or the strongest, but simply on refusing to give up. Across the vast grasslands and dry woodlands of Africa lives one of the continent's most fearless mammals, the honey badger. Although it weighs only 9 to 16 kilograms, the honey badger survives in an environment filled with lions, leopards, hyenas, venomous snakes, and countless other dangers. Every day is a search for food, and almost anything edible is on its menu. It feeds on insects, rodents, birds, reptiles, eggs, fruit, carrion, and of course, the honey and bee larvae that inspired its name. Armed with powerful forelimbs and long curved claws, the honey badger can dig through hard-packed soil in minutes, tear open termite mounds, uncover burrows, and even break into wild beehives hidden underground or inside hollow trees. Its exceptional sense of smell allows it to locate prey that remains completely invisible beneath the surface. Yet perhaps its greatest defense is not its strength, but its remarkable resilience. Thick, loose skin helps protect it from bites and stings, while allowing it to twist within an opponent's grip and fight back. Combined with sharp teeth, relentless determination, and an extraordinary willingness to stand its ground, these adaptations have earned the honey badger a reputation far greater than its size. But courage alone does not guarantee survival. Every meal must be earned, every mistake can be costly, and every encounter with another predator carries the risk of injury or death. Today, one ordinary search for honey will lead this fearless survivor into an unexpected conflict, one that will test its determination against rivals far larger and far more powerful than itself.